Hi everybody, it's Susan Poisner from orchardpeople.com, and in this little video I want to talk to you about why I'm moving my e-learning platform from Thinkific to Podia. And I have 5 great reasons why I love Podia and why I'm moving to Podia, and 1 reason why I'm really going to miss Thinkific. So let's get started. Both Thinkific and Podia are affordable compared to some of the other plans out there and the other software out there. So Thinkific costs $79 a month. I can host as many courses as I want. I can sell my courses. It's really quite a good, reliable system for $79 a month. And let's talk about Podia. Podia is around the same price. It's $75 a month. So let's look at the design and how designing your e-learning site is different in each system. With Thinkific, they have a lot of different templates. You can design your site according to your taste. I really have simple taste, and I chose the simplest design that I could find, which is still a little fancy for me. So Podia has a much simpler design system with not as many different options, but I really like it. It's got a similar aesthetic to my website. You can change the colors, of course, and you can change your fonts, but I just like the simplicity of it. It's so clean and easy. The second reason I really like Podia is because it is more than just an e-learning platform. Let's have a look. So with Thinkific, this is the back end of my Thinkific school, I can create courses, right? I'll click on new course. It gives me options of different formats to help me create the course, but essentially it's just for course creation. You can sell your courses on Thinkific, and that's fantastic, but that's all Thinkific does. Podia, on the other hand, gives me way more options. So not only can I create an online course on Podia, I can also offer and sell digital downloads, live webinars, bundles, and coaching sessions. Let's talk about the user experience next. In both systems, the user experience is very good. So here we are in one of my most popular courses, Certificate in Fruit Tree Care. You know, the students will log in, they can watch the course, they watch the videos. Once the video is complete, they click on complete and continue, and it takes them to the next lesson. Now, let's compare that to Podia. Podia looks similar. I used a different thumbnail here. I updated my thumbnails. It's much prettier. I like this user interface a little bit better. But here's the difference. If you're watching a video, you click play, you watch the video, nothing happens automatically. Again, you click complete. When you've completed it, you click on the complete button, and you'll see a check mark appear saying, yes, you've completed it. But you don't automatically go to the next lesson. You have to then manually click on the next lesson and start the quiz. Now, my next point is where Podia is miles ahead of Thinkific, miles ahead. And it has to do with contacting your students. So here I am in the back end of my school and Thinkific. And if I want to email any of my students individually, I can do that. I can click on their name and let's say here, and I can just send them an email. With the $79 plan, I can't email all the students, or I can't email all the students who've signed up to one course. But if you upgrade to their Pro Plus Growth plan, which costs an extra $50 a month, 50, then you can do a filter. So let's say you want to email all the people enrolled in a course called Certificate in Fruit Tree Care. So here I've got 529 students. If I want to create an email to them, I select all of the students and I write them a little email. So I can write the email, I can send it to the students, but what I can't do is find out if it's sent properly. I can't find out if my students received the email, if they opened the email. There's no statistics. But even worse, once that email is sent, there is no record of it in the system. I have no idea. I have no listing of previous emails that I've sent people. So it is so limiting. I mean, it's just a shot in the dark. Gee, I hope you guys get this. That is for an extra $50 a month. That is not really very helpful for me. So one of the main reasons I moved to Podia is because Podia has an entire email marketing system. So not only can I email my students if there's a change, I can email my students if there's a sale. I can collect emails for people who might be interested in my courses. So let's say I want to create a new broadcast and I want to tell all my students there is a new lesson in Certificate in Fruit Tree Care. Wonderful. I click on all my students in that course. I write the email, I review it, I send it, and after that, I can get all the statistics. I can find out who opened it, who clicked. Next, let's talk about communities. So Thinkific introduced a community page. For some reason, I can't get to my community page here at the moment, but it's very basic. I use it for, as a place for people to come and say hello, introduce themselves, to ask questions, but it's kind of limited in terms of how you can use it. Whereas Podia has really developed their community page. So here's my community page in Podia. I have various different sections and topics. So for instance, I can have topics that are only available to people who are signed up for a particular course. So they're hidden for everybody else. I have a course that is integrated pest management for fruit trees. Maybe I want to make this topic, the pest and disease topic, only available to them. I can do that. My last reason for joining Podia has to do with help, the helpline. So here in Thinkific, they have a help center. You can send them emails, it's no problem, but they'll get back to you in a day or 2 or 3. And I felt like almost all the emails I was asking, their answer would be, well, you'll have to upgrade for that. And I just didn't feel love and appreciation for being, for being a subscriber to their software, to their program. Whereas Podia is amazing. Anytime I have a question, I can go into the chat box and I can chat with them, and I hardly ever have to wait. Now, I said there's one reason I'm going to miss Thinkific, and it's an important one. Many of my students are looking for continuing education credits. So students who are certified arborists always need to get continuing education credits. And so in order to offer those credits, I need to mark their quizzes. And I need to ensure that they get 70% or more on the quiz, and then I can issue a certificate of completion. So right away they get a mark. Let's compare that with Podia. So with Podia, you start the quiz and you answer the question. We can see our results, but you'll notice there's no mark. With Podia, there is no option for marking your students. So in order to get around this, I have had to pay extra. I signed up for something called Flexi Quiz, where I could embed not all the quizzes, but the final exams I could embed in Podia, and they're going to have to sign in for it. They can do the whole quiz in the Podia page here. They don't have to leave Podia, but they do need to give me their first name, their last name, and their email address, even though they're already logged into Podia, because the certificate of completion is going to come from FlexiQuiz. I hope this has been helpful for you. My name is Susan Poisner, and I'm from orchardpeople.com. And yeah, if you have some feedback on whether you like Thinkific or Podia, or if there's another platform that you like, I would love to hear from you in the comments. There's always more for me to learn too. So have a great day, and thanks for tuning in. Take care, and bye for now.